Alright, thanks for joining us. We're on scenario 26, Ancient Cistern. So we've done all our housekeeping before hitting record. There's obviously no road or city events. This is a continuation of scenario 23, which we've already completed if you watched our last playthrough. So yeah, we're just continuing on. We don't actually have any of the voice acted files because the Board Game Geek member who's doing that project hasn't done anything, I think, beyond scenario 24. So we're stuck with my narration tonight. So the water grows dark, black as a cloudy night sky. You cannot see your hands paddling in front of your face, but you press on. Before too long, you spot a light in the distance. It takes all the effort you have left, but eventually the light grows bigger and you emerge from a pool of fetid water, grateful that you can breathe freely once again. The relief, however, is short-lived. The room is swarming with menacing green masses of ooze and undead. You flop out onto dry land and try to catch your breath, readying your weapons for another battle. Alrighty. So anyone that's new to the channel, we have a Mind Thief and a Spell Weaver obviously in the picture there, but they're proxying in for the other miniatures which are away getting painted at the moment. So I'm playing as Fenthrys, a level 3 Doomstalker.
And I am playing as a level 4 Inox Brute.
Named
Grog.
Alright, so the Mind Thief is the Doomstalker and Spellweaver is Grog the Brute. So here we go. Playing on difficulty level 2. And also the skeleton in the picture is proxying in for a living corpse. Just because I don't have any living corpses painted up at the moment, so the skelly will have to do. Alright, you
Yep.
good for initiative now?
Initiative set. 15 for me, please, sir.
15. I'm going to go at 9. Alright, so we've got me first, then Grog, then the living corpse who's going to move 1, attack 4, and the ooze going at 66 there, move 0, loot 1, heal 2, self. So that's good for us. No multiplying as yet. So I'll go first. So Fenthrys is just doing his usual first 2 cards that I always seem to play because it makes the most sense. I'm going to put a Doom on ooze number 2, which is Race to the Grave. Place your character token on any one enemy. This enemy suffers 2 damage at the start of each of its turns. So I've got a little Doom marker I've made up. So I'll whack on number 2. Now I don't know if that's the right tactical play to anyone watching. There is an elite obviously in the room, living corpse, but we're a bit mindful of the ability of the ooze to split and get a bit out of control, so we're going to try and get rid of them as quickly as we can. So that's my first card. Second card is to play the top half of Expose, which means I gain advantage on 1 attack each turn targeting a doomed enemy, and all enemies lose invisible and may no longer gain invisible, and that's an ongoing effect. So that's me. I get 2 XP for that too.
Beautiful. Okay, so Grog is going to start off by using the bottom part, move part of Hook and Chain, and that is a move 4, and if that movement was performed in a straight line, it will be an attack 4. So I'm going to target ooze number 1.
Do you want me to move you?
Yes, please.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, and then I'll draw a card for that. 0. So that's 4.
So 4 damage on ooze number
Number
1.
And then I'm going to use the generic attack part of Shield Bash to see if I can finish him off.
So it's an attack 2.
Attack 2, yeah.
Yep.
So drawing a +1.
Beautiful. Oh, actually, the ooze have shield 1, which I just noticed. So he would be on 4 damage. Sorry, 4 hit points after that first attack.
And then another 2.
And then he's taken another 2. So I probably should have put my doom on him. That was probably pretty dumb, but anyway.
If he splits, he dies. I think.
Yeah, well, we know they're not splitting this one. They're healing for 2 actually, so that's all good. Alright, so that's you done?
I'm done.
Cool. So our living corpse is going to move 1. So he'll move there. Actually, he'll probably move towards his closest focus, which is you.
Mm-hmm.
But he obviously can't get you from there, so that's good. And then we have the ooze. They're not moving, they're looting, which is irrelevant, obviously, and they're healing for 2. So that will take him back up to 4 hit points. The other one's full. They're not attacking, so that's them done, and we're on to the next round. Another thing to note, this scenario comes with a special rule of add 3 curse cards to your deck, which we've done.
I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm not happy he's still alive. I feel like that was a wasted attack.
Yeah, I didn't really look closely at the shield situation. I should have just doomed the one you were attacking, but in the end it wouldn't have mattered because I think he had 3 hit points, didn't he, when you finished with him?
Yeah.
So the 2 wouldn't have killed him before he healed, so never mind. I know my top action. I've spoken out what I'm doing with my bottom. Okay, so your initiative, Grog?
He's 18.
Going at 10. Okay, so Fenthrys, Grog, living corpse is moving 2 and he's muddling and immobilizing 1 adjacent enemy. And then the ooze are going to suffer 2 damage and split at an initiative 94. Okay. So I'm going to use the bottom of Crippling Noose just to move up 1. there. And I'm going to use the top of press the attack, which is an attack 2 at range 4, but add +3 if the target is doomed and gain 1 XP. So that will be an attack 5, which obviously I'm doing on number 2 there, who I've doomed. So 5 +1, so 6.
Nice.
With the shield.
So 5.
Yeah, that is 5 damage, so he's down to 2.
When does the doom take effect on the...
At the start of his turn,
At the
so
start of his turn.
he will die immediately. That gets taken off first.
Again, I probably asked it 1,000 times.
No, that's all good. So that's good. I've got my XP. Alright, so that's me done. You're up.
Okay. I'm going to use the generic move part of the card for an eye for an eye to go 1, 2. And I'm going to use Skewer on both of these fellas.
I'm just thinking, I don't know if you want to do this, but just keeping in mind that this dude is going to move 2, and then he's going to muddle and immobilise one adjacent enemy. Can you get to here and skewer?
Yeah. Was I there? Wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
That way you won't be in his reach.
Good point. Okay. So number 2. Use number 2.
So
So it's attack 3. Sorry, attack 3.
Attack 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is attack 4.
So +1 makes it a 4.
Is
So-
his shield
So
3.
3. So he's dead.
Fabulous.
Good work. Grab my doom back.
And then I'll draw again for the number 1. +1, so 4. That should take care of him. No, it won't. There's
So-
only 1.
But he suffers 2 damage before he splits, so he's going to kill himself. Alright, good turn. Was there any XP for any of that?
I did add it on 1 XP for that for Skewer, so I
Cool.
added that on.
Alright, and our living corpse is going to move 2 towards his closest focus, which would be me, because I went first in initiative. 1, 2. And then the ooze suffers 2 damage before he can split, and he's gone. Alright. Now we just got to sort out this zombie.
Decisions.
So goes this dude, yeah, no shield on him. So he's got 13 hit points, no shield.
Okay, I'm set.
Yeah, me too. Your initiative.
He's 27.
I'm going at 11.
So quick.
And our living corpse is going at 71 with a move 1, attack 5 with poison. Target all adjacent enemies.
Alright,
Damn. Move 1, attack 5.
that's crazy.
Alright, so Fenthrys is first. I'm going to apply a doom first. I'm going to apply multi-pronged assault, which says all allies add +1 attack to all their attacks targeting this enemy. So we'll both get that buff. And then with the top of Swift Trickery, I'm going to do an attack 2, range 4, and add +2 attack and gain 1 XP if the target is doomed. So it's an attack 4. And I'm going to use my stun powder to stun him and stop him moving up and attacking me for 5. So attack 4 +1, so attack 5
Nice.
brings him down to 8 hit points, and due to my stun powder he is now stunned. I don't like using that too early, but I feel like I just got out of a 5 damage attack, which is probably worth it.
Absolutely.
Alright, so that's me done. Actually, I didn't add that +1 from my doom, so I'll take another point off him, because as I said, my doom gives us both +1 attack, so you'll get that too.
Lovely.
You're up.
Okay, I'm going to use my attack part of Juggernaut, which is a move 2 and attack 2. So 1, 2, and I will attack him. And that's a -1, but with the buff, does that mean it's
So
remains
that,
at 2?
that cancels out, yeah, basically. So
So it's 2.
that was, your base attack was 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, so 2 gets through.
So 2 gets through.
So it takes him to 5.
And then I'm going to use the movement part of Spare Dagger, which is also an attack 2.
Nice.
And I'm drawing a +1. So that's 4, I believe, with the buff. 2 plus.
Yep. So 4 damage, did we say?
Yep.
Alright, so he's got 1 hit point left. Actually, the other thing I didn't do is, because of Expose that I played at the start, I get advantage on attacks on doomed enemies. So I got a +1 before. Okay, so the other card would have been a +1, so it makes no difference. Okay, so Living Corpse is up, but he's stunned, so he does nothing. We take his stun away, and that's his turn.
Very good. Alright.
That's going pretty well.
Hmm.
No damage yet. It's always good.
I won't be going super quick this round.
Okay. Should probably check that video. Yep, it's still recording. Can you see that alright? Is the glare
No, perfect.
affecting that? Okay.
Alright, so I'm good to go. much looking forward to seeing some new monsters on here.
Yeah, maybe something new in the pipeline. Alright, I'm good. What was your initiative?
54.
Okay. I'm going at 31. Hopefully we beat this dude. He seems pretty slow for an undead.
Nice and soft.
Alright, so Fenthrys, Grog, and Living Corpse at 66 again. Okay, I'm going to use the bottom of Foot Snare to move 3. Grab myself a coin. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use the top of Solid Bow to do an attack 3, range 5. With a +1 from that doom, so an attack 4. And I get advantage because of expose. So it's a -1 and a +1. So that's an attack 5. So he's well and truly
Go
dead.
on.
Okay. Alright, so that's me done.
And I'm going to. I might as well do the room reveal.
Why the hell not?
So I'll move 3 and I'll put wind in the air.
Okay, wind is charged.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Very nice. And that's behind door number 1.
Alright, so got a couple of boulders which I just use rock columns for, so the rock column there, and we've got a couple more rock columns, one here and another one there, so we might put that one there so we're not blocking the camera too much. And then one more rock column down over here. Okay, then we've got an elite night demon. It's probably that one, he's just a bit small, he'll fit onto the hexes. Yep, so he goes where does he go? He goes. Actually, these are further around. So that's there, and that's there, and he goes here. Yep. And we also have a normal ooze, which goes here. Just realised no one would be able to see what's going on here, so let's bring the camera around.
Lovely.
That's probably about as good as we're going to get it. So just a couple of ooze. So one normal one and another, if you can grab the elite one and put him next to that one that's yep, just adjacent, yep. And then we've got a couple of coins. There. So one here. Let's see, grab that one. One here. And we have a chest. Right there. So we can't quite see that, but chest and 2 coins. Okay, I think that's everything.
Alright. So, I've still got an attack, and I can't do anything with that.
Nope.
So that is the end of my turn.
Cool. Alright, so
Maybe I should have long rested before I hit that one.
what haven't you got left?
Deuce. That's right.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You've got your stamina potion too, don't forget.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably use that.
Alright, let's pick some more cards. Oh, actually, obviously we need to
Enter them in.
enter them in, yeah, that would help. So let's go Night Demon,
Ouch.
yeah. And then normal ooze and
3 for the elite.
3 for the elite. Oof. Do you remember what your initiative was from last round?
It was 54.
So I actually boo-booed and clicked next round before I added those. So I was 31 and you were 54, did you say?
Yeah.
Let's add that back in. Alright, so after you finished, the Night Demon would have went next.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to do a move 4, attack 3, all adjacent enemies and allies suffer 1 damage.
Fantastic.
And if there's any elements in the air, he uses them and then creates dark or night. Alright, so he would go one, two. I'm assuming he would move to where he can apply that 1 damage to adjacent enemies, so we'll probably end up here where this coin is, I would say. I don't know if I'm playing that correctly, but I'm sure I'll get corrected if it's wrong. Okay, and you were the closer, so
Yep.
he's going to attack you for 3. Plus 2, ouch.
Ooh.
And then I suffer 1 damage, and you would suffer that too.
Oh, the 1 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm at 10 now.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Okay, so I'll consume that wind and put night into the air, and that's his turn done.
Attackers gain disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
That's not fun.
No, that's really shit. Okay. And then the ooze suffer 2 damage and split. Great. So
There's a normal one,
yep.
and
They always summon as or split as normal ones, so So we've got 1 and 9. Actually, 10 and 8. That would be the easier way to do it.
Tens at the bottom.
At the bottom of the pile. Cool, thank you.
Also, my battle goal for today is never lose a card to negate damage.
Yeah, and mine is kill the last monster to die in the scenario. Which we, as you can tell, are quite open about our battle goals because we're always keen to get check marks, so that's just a little house rule that we apply. Alright, so sorry about that delay. We've now got the oozes sorted out. So that's them done, and we are on to the next round.
Now would be a good time to use the stamina potion. Start of the round?
So usually if you want the cards now, you would have used it on your
Before.
last turn.
Okay, that's cool.
Which, as you know, we're pretty loose with that. If you want to
No.
add 2 more, you can. It really doesn't bother me. Have you got a decent turn you can do with your 2 cards at the moment? Because I feel like we're about to get smacked down by this night demon.
Yeah, I think I'll have to short. I'll use my stamina potion now and get cards for the next round. Just so that's out of the way. But I have got an okay move.
Okay. Alright, well I know what I'm doing.
Okay, mine. So my initiative is 51.
Okay. And I'm going at 33.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, move 5, attack 3, invisible. So he's going to use the night element to go invisible. But my first card I played was expose, which says all enemies lose invisible and may no longer gain invisible. So that negates him going invisible. So he doesn't need to move. He's going to attack me because I have the lowest initiative for an attack of 3. Plus 1, so that's 4. So I'm down to 6 hit points.
Right.
So I know you were reading just then, I don't know if you caught that. He can't go invisible because of that first card I played. So that's his turn done. I'm up. I'm going to play Rain of Arrows, which is a doom which says add +2 attack to all your attacks targeting this enemy.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use the top of Fresh Kill to do an attack 2, range 4, add +2 attack and gain 1 XP if the target is undamaged, which he is. So that's an attack 2, +2 is 4, +2 is 6. Now I am obviously adjacent, so I do gain disadvantage, and all attacks gain disadvantage on him anyway through a passive ability, but I do have advantage on all attacks on doomed enemies. So the way I figure it, they would cancel each other out. So it's just an attack 6 plus 0, so 6 damage.
Nice.
And that is me, and I will use my healing potion to heal 3, which takes me back to 9. And I am done. You're up.
Okay.
Sorry, and I'm going to use my stamina potion. But I will sort that out myself. You go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to use the movement part of trample, which is a move 4 with jump and attack 2, or attack target all enemies move 3, and that is an attack 2, which is what I meant to say.
Yep.
So I'm going to move here, and I'm going to attack him for 2, obviously with disadvantage. So first card was a +3, perfect. Second card is a +1.
+3, that's your new one. You added to your deck, is it?
Correct.
Nice. So what does that make it?
Oh, I'm using disadvantage, so
Oh, sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So,
So +1.
yeah, so +1, which is still good.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's 3.
Cool.
3 damage. And then I'm going to use, and that's a lost card too, by the way,
Okay.
which is fine. I got 2 XP from that. And I'm going to use the attack part of brute force, which is an attack 2 with muddle. And I gain, it's an area of effect card, but I also gain an experience point. And disadvantage again, so +1. And a miss.
What a shame.
Fantastic.
Alright, so no damage, but even though it missed, you still apply the effect, so he is muddled.
Do these miss cards stay in their deck for the duration of the mission?
No, so once you draw one, you get to remove it.
Sweet. I need 2 more.
So what hit points are you on?
10.
Okay. Alrighty. And then we have the ooze, who are attacking at range 3. So at the moment they can't hit anyone. So, and they're not moving. So that's all they're doing. Next round.
Alright, so obviously I use my stamina potion, so I've chosen 2 cards out of my discard pile for that.
Yep, I've done the same thing. You know what you're doing for this round?
Yep.
Okay.
18 for me.
Yep.
Please.
And I'm going at 9. Okay, so we beat the Night Demon for once, which is nice. I'm first, followed by Grog. Then we have the Night Demon at 22. He's doing a move 4, attack 4, infusing Night. And then at 57, we've got the Ooze, who are moving 1, attacking for 2 or 3, for normal and elite, at range 3. So, still not quite able to hit us, but getting closer. So I'm first. I'm going to
Kill the Night Demon.
hopefully. I'm going to use the bottom of a moment's peace to move to heal to. So let's go 1, 2. Yep, I'm going to go there and heal myself for 2, which takes me back up to my full hit points of 11. And then I'm going to use the top of press the attack to do an attack 2, range 4, add +3 attack and gain 1 XP if the target is doomed. So that is an attack of 5 altogether with advantage. No, sorry. Again, the advantage and the disadvantage cancel each other out, so it's just a straight attack of 5.
Lovely.
Okay, so -2, but that's fine. I'm happy to lose that out of my deck and still do 3 damage, which is enough to kill the Night Demon.
Hooray.
Thank God. Yeah, definitely the hardest mob we've come up against so far in this game, I would say.
Do you think I should long rest after this or just short rest? Probably just short rest.
Unless you have a particular need. I mean, are you looking for the healing from a long rest?
No, not really. I don't need. No,
Yeah,
I don't.
I would probably just short rest.
Just short rest.
We've got 4 ooze obviously, which we need to deal with.
And I'll do that at the end of my round or end of the round.
What's that? Short rest? Yeah, so you would take part in the round, and then at the end of the round,
yeah.
basically you do your housekeeping for the rest.
Okay. Alright, so I'm up.
Yep.
Because there's nothing to hit, and I chose a hand-to-hand card, I'm not going to attack anything. I'm just going to use the heal, or the bottom part of an eye for an eye, and heal for 2. And get me back up to 12. And then I'll short rest after this.
Yep. Alright. And so our ooze are going to move 1. Move 1. Move 1.
Single file.
Yep, marching on up, and they've got a range 3 attack, which is not going to hit anyone at the present time. Next round.
Right. Alright, John, you're going to pick the worst card in my deck. Something that I do not want.
Can do, buddy. Oh. It's your favourite card.
Damn it.
Remember, you can take a point of damage to choose again.
Oh, and that won't affect my battle goal because I'm not. It's not for damage, is it? I'm not negating damage.
What's the wording of the battle goal?
Never lose a card to negate damage.
No, you're not negating damage. You're picking a different card.
So, alright. So I'll lose it. Yep. Let's do that again. Oh, not bad. So I lost Brute Force, which is an attack 2 with Muddle, area of effect card, and the movement part was moved to with the shield of 1.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Alright. Well, I've only got 2 cards left, so I'll be short resting at the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing?
Yep. I'm going to...
So the battle goals we're using are an expanded set, which I ordered off the Board Game Geek community. There were some people that I think it's about 50 odd extra battle goals that they did up, and yeah, you just pay for the printing of the cards, and they turn out, they look exactly like the real thing once you put them in sleeves. And yeah, I ordered those, and it's just a bit more variety for the battle goals, which is good. You know what you're doing?
Yep. So my initiative is 15.
Okay, 15 for Grog, and 9 for Fenthrys. The ooze is splitting again.
Awesome.
This is getting a little bit out of control. Alright, so I'm up first. I'm going to play Race to the Grave, which is a doom that makes the enemy suffer 2 damage at the start of each turn, which I'm going to do on the elite ooze. And with the top of my other card, I'm going to play Felling Swoop and summon my Warhawk, who has 3 hit points, 3 movement points of flying, and an attack 3. So I'll bring him in here. And I get 2 XP for that, and that is a lost card. And that's me done.
Alright. Okay. One, two, three. I'm going to use the movement part of Shield Bash, the generic movement, to move 1, 2. Then I'm going to target with Spare Dagger, which is an attack 3, range 3 card. This fella right here.
Okay, so
Number
ooze
10.
number 10. So what was the base attack, sorry?
3.
3.
So, drawing a +1,
Nice.
and I get an experience point for that.
So what was that, 4 damage?
4 damage,
Okay,
please.
so they have shield 1.
Oh, I keep forgetting to look at that.
So 3 damage for number 10. So he's down to 4 hit points. So at least if we can get another 2
Yeah,
off, oh, we won't, will we? Is that
that's what I was hoping to do.
Yeah.
Is to get him down to the point where he's splitting and dying.
Yeah,
But oh well.
all good. At least you did some damage. So on to the ooze now, who are going to do their thing and split. So we've got a 9, a 5, a 3 and a 7. There's a 9. There's a 3. There's a 7 on that skeleton that's crawling out of the ground.
Oh yeah.
So he would go there. He would go here. He would go here. So we're gonna 9. So we need a 5.
Oh, we're missing one.
Yeah, there was 4 new ones.
Oh.
Yeah, next. Yeah, that one. Alright, so we're only dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so he spawned from him, he spawned from him, he spawned from him, and he spawned from him. So that all is permittable. They all had an open hex to spawn on, unfortunately for us. So yeah, happy days. It's a news party. Okay, so a couple of those are at 2 and 3 hit points, so I guess the good news is if they split again, most of them should die. Alright, next round, and I'm short resting. Oh, sorry, we forgot to apply my Doom to the elite. So he would have taken 2 hit points down to 5. If you would be so kind, sir. Ooh. Ooh. Fresh kill. It's one of my better ranged attacks, so I think I will take the point of damage to lose. Actually. So yeah, I'll just lose that. That's fine. Some area of effect would be good, hey?
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at. Can't forget I've got Battle Axe as well, which turns a single target melee attack into a area of effect attack.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be well worth using, no doubt.
Keep forgetting the suckers are shielded as well.
Yeah, just to make it that little bit harder.
Yeah. Alright, I'm set. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Okay, yep, me too. What are you going at?
I'm going at 18.
Grog, 18. Fenthrys, 10. Let's do it. Alright, Ooze are going at 59 with a ranged 3 attack. Target 2 and poison.
Ugh.
Nasty.
Poison.
But they're not moving, so unless you get into range 3 of them, you'll be okay.
I fully intend to get within range 3.
Yeah. You are melee after all. I can just kick back and fire arrows. Alright, so I'm up first. I'm going to use the bottom of Crippling Noose just for the movement. Vanilla movement of 2. Actually, sorry, my Wolfwalk goes first as summons. So it's going to move its 3. 1, 2, 3. can't see my hawk lasting long here, but let's try and get an attack off at least. So it's an attack of 3, I think it is, for my hawk. Yeah, attack 3. Let's see what he can do. And I'm targeting number 10, who's got 2 hit points. So +0. So that's 3 damage. So that's enough to kill that particular ooze.
Nice.
So he's a summon, so he won't drop a coin. He's just out of the game.
Bad boy.
Thank you. Alright, 1 down. A million to go. Okay, so that's my bird. Now for my go. So yeah, bottom of crippling nest for the 2 movement. 1, 2. And then I'm going to use press the attack, top action, which is an attack 2, range 4, add +3 attack and gain 1 XP if the target is doomed. And that will be with the advantage I get from exposed because I'm targeting the doomed enemy, which is the elite ooze. So it's an attack 2 +3, it's 5. Take my 1 XP. Alright, so let's do this. +0 is the first card, +0 is the second card, so 5 damage.
With the shield.
With the shield, thank you for the reminder, so that's 4. Which is fine, because that means when his turn comes around, my doom will finish him off.
Nice.
Alright, so that's me done. You're up, Grog.
Alright, so the bird, the warhawk is sort of where I wanted to go.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, of course.
I'll switch it up, and what I will do is I have a move 3 with jump. So would that get me into that water tile, maybe? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Or
go
I could
there
go-
or there.
Actually, yeah, send me there. I'll do that. I'll go into here,
You're going to get wailed on in there.
and I'll use the. Oh, sorry. I meant to say I was going to use a major healing potion to start that round.
Yep.
So I'll do that. I'll flip that over,
That's You can declare that at any point on your turn,
Okay.
that's fine.
and that gives me 5. So I'm up to 16, which is max health, I think.
Excellent. So
And
you ready to take some hits then?
yeah, so that was the move part of leaping cleave. So there's wind in the air as well,
Okay.
and I will use the attack part of eye for an eye, and that is a retaliate 2. Self gain 1 experience each time you retaliate this round.
Yeah, nice.
So that's a good switch up. You can absorb.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good move. Alright, so is that you done?
That's me done.
Alright, so ooze. Okay, so you're going to be the focus
Yep.
for all of them.
Yep.
Because of where you are.
Give me that experience. So we'll start with 3 or 5.
So we'll start from the bottom of the map here. So 1, 2, 3. He can't hit you. 1, 2. He can hit you. So number 8 can hit you. He's a regular, so he's going to do an attack of 2 at range 3. 2, 3. So he can only hit you because they do have target 2. So some of them will be able to hit you and my summons.
Yep.
But starting with 8, he can only hit you. So he's doing an attack 2, range 3. It's a crit. So that's 4.
So I have the iron helmet. When attacked, consider any
Excellent.
times 2 attack modifier card to be a +0.
Good pick up. So just 2 damage. And you are poisoned.
Yuck. Now the retaliate only applies to adjacent tiled enemies. Is that correct? Yeah, obviously it would.
Yeah, there are other ones that do at range, but yeah, unless it says it, it's
Unless
just melee.
Throwing stuff at them from across the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was 2 of them down.
So that's 9
That's
and
this-
8. So
this
number
guy.
2. So he's going to attack you and the summons because we're both in range.
Yep.
So starting with you, it's an attack 2 -1, so 1 damage, but you're poisoned, so it will be 2 damage that you actually take.
Yep.
And then on my Warhawk, so attack 2 +0, so my Warhawk takes 2 damage. So he's got 1 hit point left, and he's poisoned.
So he won't last long.
No. He got his 1 attack in, I think. That's all he'll be doing. So that's number 2 done.
Yep. So you want to do elite or do you want to do 7?
Alright, so actually you're right. The elites are supposed to go first, so let's resolve that first. So he's going to attack you with a ranged attack from next door, so he's going to have disadvantage on it. And he'll also be attacking my Warhawk, but which won't be at disadvantage. So we'll start with a 1 on you. So it's an attack 3 for the elite, +0, +1. So the 3 is the one that we'll use at disadvantage. So that's actually 4 damage with the poison.
That brings me under 8.
Okay. And do you want to do the retaliates as we go? Might
Yeah.
be easier.
Yep. So it's just a retaliate too, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah. What's it actually say? I'm not used to the retaliate cards because I don't have any of them.
So it'll just be a flat 2.
Yep. 2 goes straight through it, ignores shields.
Yep.
And don't forget to clock in your XP. So that will actually kill that elite, which is great because that means he doesn't get to target my bird. Alright, and then let's go with number 7.
Yep.
Which is a regular, so it's an attack 2
Is it
on you at disadvantage, so -1, so 1 damage plus your poison, so 2.
And then he gets retaliated.
Yep.
2.
Which kills him as well. That was a great move, mate.
No coins for him, right? Because he's just a spawn.
He was a spawn, yep. And let's do number 5. Oh, actually, yeah, no, that last one wouldn't have got to attack my bird because you killed him with your retaliate, so that's fine. Number 5 is going to do an attack 2, again with disadvantage because he's adjacent. -1, so 2 damage with the poison.
Alright, down to 4. Oh, he gets retaliated. Oh,
Yep.
you've done that one, yeah.
Yep, so he's got 1 hit point left. And then number 3 is the last one. So, he's going to attack my bird for an attack 2. He gets a miss. So the bird stays alive for the moment.
Can't believe it.
Yeah. And number 3. So attacking you first for 2. So 1, so another 2 damage. Yeah, copped it. And then the Warhawk, which is not at disadvantage, so yeah, that will polish off my bird.
Oh, we did the retaliate on that one?
Well, that's only if he targets... Oh, sorry, for the one where he attacks you.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. So let's do that.
What number is he?
He's got 3. Oh, he's got number 3. Don't know what's happened there.
It's left 2, 5, 2, 5. There's that 6, and then there's
There's
9.
2, 8 and 9 there. So we've got...
So it's not 6, it's not 9.
We don't have a 2 on the board. I think he should be number 2. I don't know how that's happened, but I'm pretty sure that one is the one we haven't done anything with yet.
Yeah.
Because we've been working our way back.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got the wrong number on, but we'll swap this 3 for a 2. That's alright. We'll remember the one.
Yeah, he's got
number 2.
He's 2. So he's down to 1 hit point.
Yep, he's not going to be around long anyway, I would suspect. Okay. So what are you at hit point was?
2.
Whew.
Very, 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 very sick.
You know what the problem is? I don't have heals for you.
Yeah, and my heal card just used that, so...
Yeah. We might be staring down the barrel of our first defeat, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, next round. Ooh. You're obviously just going to get out of dodge.
Yeah, I've got no low initiative cards, so this is a problem. That's okay, we'll figure something out maybe.
Yeah, all that splitting they done early sort of made this room a lot harder than it should be, I think.
Okay. I really hope that their next move is a loot or something that doesn't involve strong me.
That would be really good.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Is there some way you can give me mouth to mouth if I need it?
It's the only thing about this class, I've got 1 heal card, which is a self-heal, that's it. It's really limited. Have you got a card that lets you not take damage or something?
Yeah, I do. I put that in today. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I could definitely use it as long as.
You just need to go before they do.
Okay, yeah. And it is my lowest initiative card, so. Where am I? It's a lost card too. But I need to use it. It's either that or die. Only long rest will get rid of the poison, or healing obviously, but if I long rest that will get rid of the poison, but I won't be able to add the 2 hit.
That's right,
hit
yeah.
points on.
Initiative.
He's 34. This music is completely fitting for the situation.
Yeah, it's a bit better than the Lord of the Rings, Hobbit.
It's fitting for the situation that I'm in.
Alright,
Come on.
let's hope that you go
Come
before the
on.
ooze, otherwise.
Oof.
Okay, that's about as good as we could have hoped for, I think.
This is-
Very late initiative at 94 with suffering 2 damage and splitting.
This is good.
Change the music right at the right time as well to reflect the
Yeah.
card turn.
So 2 and 5 will die before they split, as in,
Yeah.
and it's
That actually, yeah, that changes things, I think, for me.
so 6 and 8 will have 1 hit point remaining, and 9 will have 5.
Yeah, I'm going to have to change this up. I was going to be applying a Doom down here somewhere and then doing a lost card double attack to take both of them out, but obviously there's no point in me playing a lost card now
No.
to do that when they're just going to kill themselves. So I'm going to have to change it up, and what I might do is use the vanilla movement from that Doom Rain of Arrows to move up 2. So I know I'm not going to get attacked by those guys, they're both going to die. And then I'm going to use that multi-pronged assault. Let me just make sure I've got targets. 1, 2, 3. Can't hit both of them. Damn. I know what I'll do. I'll use my boots of striding to give myself 2 more movement. To go 1, 2. Snabble myself a little coin there. A little bit cheeky. And yeah, let's do it. So multi-pronged assault, which is a lost card, but it's an attack 4, range 3, target 2, 2 XP. So attack 4 on okay, so that's where our numbers got buggered up. So number 2 is in fact that one, which is number 6. So he's got 3 hit points. So let's
Which
do
one?
it.
Which one's at 3?
This one here.
That bad boy.
Yeah, that's number 6. So
Yep.
he's got 3 hit points. So I'm doing an attack 4 on him. And that's from next to him. So I've got disadvantage. So +1, -1. So that's fine. 3 damage. Actually, and shield. So that goes from 4 to 3 to 2.
That's okay, because when he splits, he'll die.
Exactly. So that's good. And then let's do it on number 8, this time without disadvantage because he's not adjacent to me. That's +1. So 5 damage
On
to number 8, which is enough to kill him outright.
He's dead.
Okay. That's me done.
Okay. I don't know whether to shield or just. We're splitting. He's the only one I have to worry about.
Yeah, he's pretty fresh. He's sitting up the back there with 7 hit points.
So they're all the other ones are dead.
Yep. We only worry about number 9 now.
Okay. I've got a ranged attack.
I don't know whether you can see too well. So this little guy sitting here, he's just hanging out in the background with 7 hit points. So he'll be down to 5 and splitting.
If I move here, I don't have line of sight on him.
Actually, how much movement do you have?
I've got a generic.
If you could end up here, he won't be able to split.
But I've only got 2 hit points as well.
Wait, they're not attacking this round. They're just taking damage and splitting. So that would mean he takes 2 damage to get down to 5, and then can't split.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Yeah, no,
I guess it just means next turn you obviously have to get out pretty quick if you can.
Yeah.
Or maybe I could probably even go super early and get next to him to take the attack. I'll go with a really low initiative, take that coin, end up next to him, and you'll have to focus me then.
Well, I've got hook and chain, so which is a move for attack for if you move in or whatever you move in a straight line. If the movement was performed in a straight line. I've got boots of striding, so I could go.
So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. So it'd be an attack 4.
Yeah.
That'd probably kill him.
Let's do that.
Once it
Because then I've
splits.
got a really good attack part of the next card as well. So we'll start with that. So I'm using
Or
my.
do we? That probably will kill him, but I'm just thinking if it doesn't, if it whiffs or something, it would be good to end up in this hex if you can, to stop him splitting.
I need to jump over the other ooze? Or can I move past?
Well, didn't you have a bit of movement? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would get you here.
Yeah. Is that? Yeah.
It just means that straight line attack thing wouldn't be as high, if you're obviously not.
It'd be 1, won't it? Or will it be?
What's the wording of it again?
Okay, so move 4.
Yep.
If movement was in a straight line, perform attack X, where X is the number of hexes you moved with this action.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got an attack. I've got a second attack. Well, it's a move to attack 2. So I could use. Yeah, right. Okay.
You could do that, but with boots, that would still only get you to there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. All right. Let's do what. Well, we can do that, and then. Ooh, this is tough.
Yeah, your call, man.
Well, if I use the bottom part of hook and chain, which is the move 4 in a straight line, and use the boots, you can do that and have that attack, and then I can use the generic attack on him again. But that means he splits. So
Is that the move to attack too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you? Yeah, that's perfect. So do that big attack, and if that doesn't kill him, can't you just use the move to attack 2 to move into this hex? But I guess what happens then is you're going to take that coin
and he
when you end up
splits.
here,
Yeah.
so he's going to have an empty hex again to split into.
Or
we can't help that.
Or I can just range attack him. Or I can just move up next to him now and attack him.
As in here.
Yeah.
If there's a way you can get just to here and attack him, that's what I reckon you should do. Because even if you don't kill him, he won't be able to split, and then we can kill him next turn before he splits again. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think making sure that he doesn't split again is pretty. Although, well, I guess it depends. I was going to say if he does split, it's probably going to be a low health spawn, but he's actually still at
7, I think.
Yeah, he's still got a bit of health, so that's definitely why we don't want him splitting, because they're going to be splitting at 5.
Yes.
Which is we can't really handle at the moment with the way we're going in your health.
All right. Well, let's do that. Let's. I'll put myself next to him so he can't split, because that's probably the best option.
I think so, even though it's not the biggest attack.
Yeah.
It's the best tactical play, I think. So
Right.
how are you doing that? What movement?
So I've got the move 4, attack X, but I mean you can use the move 4 plus my boots. So I've got 6.
2, 3, 4, 5. Gets you to there.
And I'll turn my boots sideways.
Yep.
And then I'll use there's just the generic 2 to attack from Juggernaut.
Yep.
So no XP. Alright. And that is a ×2.
Nice. So 4 with 1 shield makes it a 3. So he's down to 4. Good work.
I'll reshuffle that.
Yep. Alright, and then our ooze are all splitting, taking 2 damage. So he dies. That one dies. That one dies. And nothing spawns because there's no empty hex for it to spawn onto. And he has 2 health left. So that worked out pretty good.
Now if you could go super quick.
Yeah, I got a quick card I think, so we should be good.
I think I might long rest now and just hope that you... What do you reckon? Because I have to do that at the start of the round, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely go quick, and obviously I'm going to have to get adjacent to him to ensure that you don't get attacked. Because that way he'll pick me being the lower initiative. It just means that the attack that I do will be at disadvantage, but so be it.
But it has he's shielded and it has to be... So that might work against us. So should I...
I think it's more important though for me to be next to him so that you don't get attacked. Unless there's a way. Can you move back 1?
Yeah.
Or did you want a long rest now?
Oh, I can long rest after he's dead, so...
Okay.
I'll just do that.
If you move back 1 to say here, I'll get up to be equidistant to him, which will be here.
Yeah.
And that way I can do my ranged attack without disadvantage.
But I have a nice attack if he's still alive.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, cool.
And I'm going before him.
So I'm probably due a miss because I've got 4 in my deck with those 3 extras, and I haven't had one yet. So I can see it coming soon. All right. Okay, I know what I'm doing. What's your initiative?
Is 35.
Ooh. Oh, we don't have to worry. He's going to take himself out.
Make it 99, then I'll long rest.
Yeah, if only we knew. Alright.
Kill.
Well, I will probably...
Reveal the next room.
You want a long rest before we do that, I'm assuming? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So I'll just move. I've got... Well, actually, I might as well use this because it gives me an XP. So let's go... I'll move 4 with the bottom of solid bow. 1, 2, 3. I'll just use the 3 to get to here.
Nice.
Grab another coin.
I really need to get some coins.
Because we should be unlocking the power of enhancement soon. We're just a shade off level 3 prosperity, which from what I understand allows us to start enhancing cards. So I'm trying to get as much gold as possible in anticipation of that.
I totally forgot about the chest being there, by the way.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, we should definitely get that. Are you going to get it?
Oh, easy.
Yeah. Well, if I kill him, you get it.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. So that's the bottom of solid bow to get me there, and then I'm going to use the top. Oh, actually, that doesn't get me XP because he's not doomed. Anyway, attack 2, range 4. So this probably won't even kill him. But anyway, and that's a miss.
Oh.
And it's not even one of the cursed ones, which is kind of annoying. So I will reshuffle. Alright, so that's me done.
And I won't even bother attacking him, I'll just go. Or should I?
No, just go to the chest.
Let's go to the chest.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the chest. I'm on top of it, don't I?
So that's chest number 66. Which you gain volatile bomb. ISO 33. So make a note of that on your sheet and we'll grab that after the game.
1933. Volatile bomb.
Sounds interesting.
Sounds cool.
Okay, so that's you done.
This bad boy's dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's coining up, isn't he? Is he a split?
Yeah, I think he wasn't, sorry. He was a summons.
Ah, sorry, he was a summons.
Yeah.
Alright. Long resting.
Yeah. Alright.
Pick a card, any card. Turn my boots around. Oof, this is hard.
So our goal is to turn off these water pumps, apparently. We're obviously just going to have to do the mad dash thing, I think. If we're any chance, I don't think we can afford to dilly-dally and kill everything.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're both long resting, so we're just doing our housekeeping here.
So I'll have the poison removed.
Yep. Do you have a heal?
I do have a heal card.
Yep.
It's only for 2.
Yep.
And I'm not moving.
Do you have like a card that lets you take no damage for the next however many attacks on you or something?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Might be worth putting that in play before we go racing into this next area, if there's any way you can, I guess.
Yeah. 3 sources of damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Because what's the plan going to be? We're going to open this, do we want to just pick big movement cards and just try and move past?
Yep. It's a fair old dash.
I mean, obviously, for anyone watching, it's a bit cheesy because, you know, just by the nature of having 3D terrain laid out like this, we can see how big the last room is. There's no way around it. And we kind of know that we need to get to the back of the next room to manipulate some sort of water pumps. So that's what we're going to do.
Or should I? Oh no, I suppose I can't even sort of. I can't even use the heal, really, can I?
Is that a top or a bottom?
Bottom.
Grog's just left the room to relieve himself, so I'm just picking cards as we gear up to get ready to make probably what's going to be some sort of mad suicidal dash possibly, into this last room to try and shut off these 2 water pumps, which you can probably see now down the back there. They're pretty cool. They were from Thingiverse. They're a Fallout 4 water pump, so for any gamers out there, they're exactly like the water pumps that you get when you're building a community. The crappy ones that you start off with, that's what they're modelled off. Alright, so
I think I'll just start moving and then shield up when I sort of reach the room, maybe, or this is going to be a little bit tricky.
yeah.
Right, so I'm ready when you are.
Yep, I've decided on my movement. I'm just deciding on. So are we literally like just going in and going straight to the pumps as quick as we can?
Well, I think so.
I think we have to with your damage situation.
Yeah, I've only got that's it. And I'm not going to shield up until I get in. It'll be my second turn that I shield up.
So this first turn,
yeah.
you're not going to be shielded. I'm going to move in as far as I can and as quick as I can. So I'm going to be the focus for that first attack.
Yep.
So you should be good.
Yep.
And then maybe try and shield up for that second one.
Yes. I'm wondering if I should walk in there with a ranged attack or just
always a good bet for a new room, I guess. I'm just going balls out here. I'm just going to use a lost card for a powerful attack at range when I get in there, because I figure if we're just making a dash, we've only got a couple of rounds left before we either make it or you get killed.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I'm annoyed because it'd be nice to be able to go in there and fight and actually get some XP, but I think living is better.
Yeah.
Right, so that. Arranged. Alright. Ready when you are, sir.
Okay. Initiative
is 27.
Okay, and I'm going at 9. Sweet. Alright, so Fenthrys up first. going to play solid bow and use the movement 4 off the bottom of that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So at that point, following the signs of corruption, you find your way into the final room of the chamber, hoping to finish off the rest of your adversaries quickly. Instead, horror invades your mind as you view the scene before you. 4 water pipes stand vertically in the back of the room, clear conduits for the pumping of the city's water. Attached to the pipes, however, are writhing black masses, poisoning the water running through. When you enter, some of the black mass drips down from the pipes, coalescing into the forms of small, bulbous imps with mouths full of teeth. The horde of demons and undead isn't exactly a welcome sight either. So, we have...
Right.
We have a living corpse. There.
Elite.
Just a regular. So he's there.
Yep. Put that in.
Oh, sorry, there. Yep. Then we have a couple of traps here. And yep. And then we have one of these elite black imps there. And then we have an elite night demon.
Oh.
Yeah. There. And we have 2 more traps. These are stun traps, by the way. All of them, or 4. So 1 here and 1 there. Alright, so let's add these in because I keep forgetting to do that. So we've got an elite night demon. We've got an elite black imp, which is number 1. And that's it. So it's actually, oh sorry, and the living corpse. So not too bad, really, all things considered. Alright, so that was a move 4 to get to there.
Yep.
And then just trying to work out who I should target. What do you reckon? And the living corpse is just going to move and take damage himself this round, whereas the imp's going to move 1, attack 2, range 4 with poison. I mean, I'm not going to kill any of them, obviously.
No. Well, I mean, how much more movement have you got, or is that it?
That's all of it. I had 4. And I was going to follow that up with a move 5 next turn.
Well, I mean, so the living corpse will be an 8. Move 2, but he'll be down to an 8. Is it to move it? Maybe the imp? Considering he has a range attack as well. Of what, 4?
Yeah, I think I'm going to target the imp. He's an elite too, and he's going to be, we're moving down that way, he's going to be closer to us. That living corpse is going to take a while to catch up to us. So let's do that. So I'm going to use Top of Race to the Grave, which is attack 5, range 5 to experience. It's a lost card. So attack 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 damage. So he's got 2 left. And that is me done.
The living corpse isn't shielded, is he?
No, I don't think they're shielded. No.
Okay.
Okay, so now that my go is done, it's the Night Demon's turn. He's got to move 5, attack 3.
That's his
1,
initiative.
2, 3, 4, 5. Luckily he can't hit anyone yet. He puts Knight in the air.
We can
And
pass this.
it's your turn.
Alright. So I'm unsure of who to hit, and I think it's probably best if I stay back and fire off a ranged attack. So who's more dangerous? The Night Demon, I'd say. So my options are a move 4 with an attack X, which I've used a couple of times previously in this game, and then using the movement of that 4 to get up there, and then use the spare dagger attack, which is a attack 3 range 3 with an XP, and I could target a living corpse or the Night Demon, or the other option is to use the movement part of spare dagger, which is a 2, and my boots of striding, which is another additional movement of 2, so that's 4, to get myself up to say 1, 2, 3, 4. That won't be enough. I was hoping to use the attack part of Hook and Chain which has an attack 3, range 3, and a pull of 2. Maybe pull the Night Demon into the trap. That would be great, but I don't seem to have the movement for that, being so far back. 2, 3, 4. Ugh, that's horrible. Both my attack cards are ranged attacks, so or I can attack the Night Demon for 6 because he is directly in front of me. So using the movement part of Hook and Chain, move 4, and then adding my boots of striding will make that move 6 and then attack 6. But that leaves me dangerously open. Decisions. And again, I've only got 2 hit points left, so I kind of want to hang back on this one, but
Sorry about that. Alright, I'm back. Did you have your turn or have you been waiting for me?
yeah, I just wanted to. I was explaining both options of my turn, and one option A would be to use the movement part of Hook and Chain, which is a move 4 with an attack X. Seeing as the Night Demon is right in front of me, I can add my Boots of Striding to that and attack him for 6. The only thing is I'm doing that at a disadvantage because that's his perk. And then my secondary attack would be a ranged attack on something. So that would leave me dangerously exposed. Or I only have a generic movement of 2 on Spare Dagger's movement, and then using my Boots of Striding, so 4. 1, 2, 3. If I was here, I could pull the demon into the trap with Hook and Chain. Or I'm thinking I'm just going to move 4 and just range attack to stay out of danger, because I think sprinting through is probably past us now for the moment.
Well, I think with your health, we still need to keep moving really quick.
Yeah?
Well, I think we won't be able to kill these guys. I don't think if we get into a fight with them, it's not going to happen for us, I don't think, with your health.
Okay, so
I think at the moment it's all about getting to those pumps as quickly as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Which means moving as much as we can. So maybe you are best. That first plan sounded good insofar as moving right up to here, because that's as much as you can move, which is good.
Putting a big hit on him.
Putting a massive hit on him, and then next turn going as quick as you can. I mean, I know he goes really quick too.
Yeah.
But how many cards do you have left? Because at the end of the day, you can lose cards to not take damage, remember?
I have.
And he only gets 1 attack from what I've seen. He hasn't attacked.
5 cards left, so that's alright. Yeah, I would rather do that because I want to see what sort of, might get a crit.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think we need to move as much as we can, so you're doing that, and it's just so happens that as an added benefit, you get to do a massive attack on him.
Yeah.
And then if we have to drop cards to mitigate damage, then so be it. I reckon.
Alright, well let's do that. Let's move 4 with Boots of Striding, so that's move 6 in a straight line, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hopefully not drawing this. So in attack 6, drew a +1, so that's an attack 7.
Disadvantage.
+1, nice.
Good stuff. Alright, so he's got 4 hit points left.
Okay, so my attack part of Spare Dagger is an attack 3, range 3. I can attack him again at disadvantage. I've got it anyway. How much does he have? He has 4 left, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can target the Black Imp without disadvantage. He's only got 2 hit health left.
Yeah.
And he's about to attack with poison.
Let's get rid of him.
Yeah.
So targeting the Black Imp. So attack 3, and I'm drawing a miss. Fabulous. That's the scenario miss card. Happy days.
Oh well. That was a great first turn though. Like the damage on that Night Demon, that was pretty impressive. so we're on to the Black Imp. He's got to move 1, attack 2, range 4. He's just going to stay where he is and attack Daryl for 2 plus 1, so 3. How many health have you got?
2.
2. Alright, so we're dropping a card.
Okay.
While you're looking at that, isn't it annoying? If you didn't get that miss, he's gone and this isn't even happening.
Yeah.
Alright, so the corpse. I don't think he's even going to move because he's already adjacent to you, so there wouldn't be much point.
So, okay, I've picked a card to lose.
He suffers 1 damage, which takes him to 8. Okay, alright.
This is getting serious. Okay, I need to move quick as I can, I guess.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Not many options.
Just all I'm doing is moving as far as I can and then just using whatever ranged attack I can on the top action, just for the hell of it. But it's just about, we just got to get next to that pump and
yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm ready. I am at 15.
let me just, in preparation for us moving further up into this room, Okay, so initiative for you, Grog, was
15.
that's nice and quick, good stuff. And then I'm going to go at 10. What do you reckon our chances are of doing this?
Pretty slim.
Pretty
Well,
slim.
I don't know. Strengthened.
Well, that helps. We've got quick initiative. We're going first. Me followed by you, and then the imp is going to strengthen. Affects all allies within range 2. Great. And muddle. Target all enemies within range 2. Alright.
Alright, so bombs away.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so Fenthrys first. I'm going to use the bottom of Swift Trickery to move 5. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm actually going to use my boots as well, because why not? To go 1, 2. And then I'm going to use the top of Press the Attack, which is an attack 2 at range 4. It does give bonuses if they're doomed, but obviously my dooms aren't in play because they're a bottom action for me and I need the movement, so I'm just running and gunning at the moment. So attack 2, range 4 on 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's the bigger threat? I should probably try and knock out that Night Demon, shouldn't I?
Because he's not. The other one's not moving, which is great.
I'm really due for a miss. I haven't had one yet.
Not even.
Might as well
speak it.
I'm going to try and use the power potion as well, do you think?
Yeah, I would. You have to go all in.
Do I try and get the demon or should I try and get the imp who's on 2?
Well, I plan to be more than 2 away from him, so he won't be able to affect me.
Or the only thing is he's going to... Hang on. I'm just trying to think who that Night Demon's going to try and attack. Probably you, because you're going to end up closer to him than me.
What's his movement? Is 3?
A lot. 3.
1, 2, 3. I'll be out of range. He's not ranged, is he?
No, he's melee.
Yeah, I'll be out of range.
Oh, good. Alright, cool. Well, I'll just do what I'm going to do then. So I'm going to attack the Night Demon for 2.
Don't you dare miss.
At disadvantage. Yeah?
With the Night Demon, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my power
You
potion.
gotta use it.
And here comes a miss because laws of probability say that there should be one there lurking just around the corner somewhere for me. So it's an attack 3 with the power potion.
Oh,
There it is, as predicted.
Oh my god.
It was a miss and a -2, so either way it was pretty shit. Alright, so that's one of the curse ones, I'll remove that. So no damage. But on the upside I'm pretty close to a pump, so I should be able to get to it next go.
Okay.
And then, the only thing is you've got to use a bottom action to shut it off, so
Oh, really?
yeah, it's only a bottom action that will do it, so you've sort of got to get next to it and then use your bottom action to turn it off.
Oh, that's right. You. Okay, my go. So I'd really love to play 2 lost cards here, but I'm not going to. Because that would be, that would mean I've only got 4 cards left. So that wouldn't be.
Yeah,
That's okay. So I'm going to use the generic attack part of Shield Bash, which is obviously just an attack 2, and I'm going to use my minor power potion. Otherwise, the Shield Bash would have been an attack 4 with stun, but I can't afford to lose it. So it'll be an attack 3 on the Night Demon.
Yep.
At disadvantage, so +1 the first one, +1 the second. So that's
good job, man. That kills him.
Oh, nice.
Well done.
So he's dead. That will be collecting that. Anyway. And then I'm going to use the bottom part of Skewer, which is a move 6, and
Jesus.
that and that is
That's a loss,
a
isn't
lost
it?
card, yeah.
Yep.
So
That's
really-
worth it though. 6 is
Yeah.
great.
and that's 1 XP with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm out of danger.
Nicely
for the
done.
time being.
That was a great turn, man. I think we got this. Alright, so the Black Imp's doing his strength and muddle thing, which doesn't affect the living corpse, so that's that. And then our corpse is just moving 2. So 1, 2.
Collecting coins.
Yep. next round.
Alright. Are we... Oh, here we go. So I can get to the...
This is going to be a little bit cheeky, but my battle, like it seems like we got it in hand. My battle goal is to kill the last monster to die in the scenario. So I wouldn't mind trying to polish off that Black Imp if I can.
I've lost mine because I negated some damage, so that's all over for me. That's okay. I'd rather finish it.
So I'll be...
So I can get to the pump.
You're at the pump. You just got to be adjacent. So from here on, all you need to do is use a bottom action of any card and say I'm using that to cleanse the pump.
Cool.
So, I assume you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
What's your initiative?
18.
And I will just be... I will just move up. Yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing. Alright.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, that's alright, I'm looking at the wrong one. Alright, so you're up first, Grog, at 18. And then Living Corpse, then Black Imp, and then Fenthrys.
Okay, so I will use... I'm going to use the top part of Juggernaut, which is a move 2, attack 2, just to get further away from the imp. So, 1, 2, and then I'm going to use the bottom part to cleanse the pump.
Yep. Awesome.
Bingo bango.
Yours is done. Alright, now the corpse, he's going to move 2. 1, 2. Muddle and immobilize. Target one adjacent enemy. No one's adjacent, so that's him done. Then the Black Imp is going to move 2, heal 2, range 3. So the heal 2 at range 3. That to me is written like he's going to try and heal someone else and not himself as a priority. Is that how you would take that if it's a heal at range?
Yeah.
Because usually it says heal self if it's just them. So I think with the ranged heal they look
Gives
to...
you the option, or...?
Well, I think it's an order of priority. I think they look to heal at range first. And if they can't satisfy that, they would then heal themselves instead.
Okay,
so let's do it in order. So he's going to move 2. So that would put him 1, 2. And heal 2, range 3. So he could heal up 1 point back onto the living corpse. And that's all he's doing. Then it's me. I'm going to use the bottom of Foot Snare, which allows me to immobilize first, target one adjacent enemy. So I'm going to immobilize Black Imp before moving my 3. Yeah, so if you can put me to the equivalent of where you are, next to my pump. Thank you very much. And that's me done. And I'm short resting.
And should have shortlisted 2.
You can.
Can now?
Yeah. I don't think that's too game breaking.
No.
Alright, can you pick one card for me? Oh, great pick.
Me too.
Let's go this one.
Cool.
That one. Alright, I know what I'm doing. Hopefully I will be killing that imp on this turn, and then next turn I'll be looking to shut mine off.
Okay. 18 for me, please, sir.
Okay, and Fenthrys is going at 10. Alright, so Fenthrys, Grog, Black Imp, and then Living Corpse. Black Imp is looking to move 1, attack 1 with poison at range 4, targeting 2, but he's immobilised and hopefully will be dead in any case. Alright, so I'm going first. I'm going to play my Doom, Rain of Arrows, which adds +2 attack to all attacks targeting that enemy. I'll Doom the Black Imp, give myself +2s, and then I'm going to use Press the Attack, which is an attack 2 at range 4, add +3 attack and gain 1 XP if the target is doomed. So it's an attack 2 +3 because the target is doomed, which makes it a 5, and then it's a +2 from the doom, which makes it 7, and that's at advantage because of my passive effect of expose. So attack 7 with advantage on the Black Imp, +0, +1, so it's an 8. So that's well and truly
Go.
kills him,
You're doing back.
and I get 1 XP. Thank you.
Who was he? He was here, wasn't he?
Yep. Takes me up to 14 experience. That's my go done. You're up, Grog.
I really don't want to get too close, but I want to have a bit of a stab at this living corpse, but I don't think I should. I don't know.
Well, just if you can, don't kill him because I need to get the final kill to get my battle goal.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I stopped to shoot at that imp and not shut the thing off.
Okay, so should I? I'll just soften him up then. He's got a fair chunk of health. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him.
Yeah, he's got 9. So
Okay, so I will. 1, 2. Or I can just do nothing.
we'll do. Well, I'm playing next round. I'm shutting mine off, and then it's basically scenario over. Like we have to play through the round for that one.
So you'd rather me soften him up, I think, so you can get that kill.
I've already got the kill. That's what I mean.
Oh, you're done?
I just killed that Black Imp to make sure that because you had the last kill before, I just had to kill that Black Imp so that I've got the last kill for the game.
Yep. Sorry.
So if you then kill
understood.
him,
Understood.
then you've got the last kill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you don't
I
have
won't
to do
do
anything.
I'll just heal. There you go.
Yeah, sounds good. Alright. Okay, Black Imp is dead. Get rid of him. And our living corpse is moving 1, attack 4. So that's him done. Okay, next round.
I'm ready to go.
Yep. Me too, so it's through initiative.
15. Living Corpse will pull a 4 and it'll be a move 5, attack 7.
Alright, so Fenthrys first. I'm using my bottom action to cleanse my pump, which means both pumps have now been cleansed. We've met the goal of the scenario. So I believe the rules are you just play out the round. So that's me done. Grog.
And I'll just move 2 and do nothing. I'm done.
Okay. Living Corpse moves 1, can't attack, and that is game over.
Alright.
That was we salvaged that one, I think. It felt like we were gone. So, in conclusion, by the time the fight is over, the walls and floor are a mess of black ooze. None of it is pulsating anymore though, which is a step in the right direction. A simple mop can clean the remnants now that the dark presence has been removed. You approach the back wall and bemusedly wipe away some of the grime with your finger. Most of it comes off easily, but a chalky black streak remains. Curious, you take your sleeve and begin wiping the wall more vigorously, quickly revealing some sort of runic language. With enough cleaning, you find lettering covering the entire back wall. The letters are unrecognisable, but you jot them down and head back to town, bringing the writings to a language expert at the university. It's part of a ritual, says a bespectacled quattrel, staring down at your crude writing. I am not myself entirely familiar with the specifics, but it seems to be a ritual to Wellspar. Corrupt. I believe such corruption would require the use of a conduit. The quattrel peers even more intently at the writings. Ah, here, something referred to as the artifact, housed at the Temple of Elements. The quattrel rushes over to a bookcase, overflowing with texts. Ah, interesting, I've heard of that before. He disappears behind a large stack of tomes, I should say. Yes, the Temple of Elements. His head pops out above the books. The Temple of the Elements, said to house the Vessel of the Elements, a powerful ancient artifact capable of giving shape and power to the elemental residues around us. The book says the temple isn't even that far from here, somewhere around the fork in the Serpent's Kiss River. If you're looking to get to the bottom of the corruption, I'd start there. That's it.
No.
So, new location unlocked, Temple of the Elements, party achievement, following clues, and rewards of 10 gold each, +1 reputation, +2 prosperity. So +2 prosperity will put us over into prosperity level 3, which I think
allows us to modify that.
which I think
cards.
we can start enhancing cards. So that was an 8 XP reward for the scenario. Each gold coin is worth 3. So 10 gold plus a 3 multiplier for your coins. Yeah, so
Oh, cool.
another one down.
Another one down. Following the trail.
Alright, so if anyone's still watching, hats off to you. You made it through that. Hopefully that was interesting to follow along with. We'll be back with the next scenario, hopefully in the next week or two. Yeah, if you haven't checked out the other videos on the channel, feel free to do so. There's a couple of terrain build summaries, which include all the links to the STL files that are used to make the terrain. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks.
Cheers.